Hi, myself Pradeep Deshpande. I am here covering with the next part of the um, module 3, that is tuples. Tuple is another data structure in Python. It is a sequence of items. It is similar to lists. Values stored in a tuple can be of any type. They are indexed using integers, as you have seen in case of strings and lists. They are also indexed from 0 inside the tuple. Unlike lists, tuples are immutable. That is, values within the tuples cannot be modified, or you cannot reassign the values. Tuples are comparable and hashable objects. Means we can compare one tuple to another tuple. So they can be made as keys in a dictionary. We have already seen dictionaries. For a dictionary, we can make tuple as a key, since we are not able to change the value of the elements in the tuple. So we can make the tuple as a keys in the dictionary. A tuple can be created in Python as a comma separated list of items, may or may not be enclosed within the parenthesis. Either we have a parenthesis or may not have a parenthesis, a tuple can be created. So there is an example here: t equals to mango, comma banana, comma apple. So this is one example which does not have a parenthesis. If you print t, so it will be displayed within the parenthesis. Another example we have t1 equals to Tom 341 Jerry. This is with parenthesis, that we have given a parenthesis to the items. That is one example with parenthesis. If you want to create a tuple with single value, then just a parenthesis will not work, because it will consider it as only a single valued variable. It will not be considered as a tuple. In such case, if you print the particular tuple or a variable, then it will print only one value which is not having parenthesis, saying that it is not a tuple. You can see the example here: x equals to, in parenthesis we have given 3. When you print x, then only 3 is displayed there, where there is no parenthesis. Okay, and if you check the type of that x, it is a integer, it is not a tuple. So whenever you want to have a single value tuple, you must give a comma after the value. So as the example here, t equals to 3 comma, or else you can also write it like t equals to, in parenthesis, 3 comma. Now if you check the type of the t, it will be a tuple. We can also create an empty tuple with a just pair of parentheses. Okay, so example is here: t1 equals to just pair of parentheses, that will be a tuple. Okay, if we provide an argument of type sequence or a list or a string uh, to the tuple method, then a tuple with elements in a given sequence can be created. We have three examples here: one using string, another using list, another one using another tuple. So using string means we have a string hello, which we are passing to the tuple method. Tuple is a one of the method. In while creating list, we have a list method. If you want to create a dictionary, we have a dict method, dict. Then if you want to create a tuple, we have a tuple function. So when you pass the hello method, it will create us tuple elements hello separately. Similarly for list, we have to provide a list value which is in square bracket, or else you can store this list in a one list variable, then we can provide that variable to the tuple method. So here 3 12 comma 5 comma high, this is one list that we have provided. So and using another tuple means we have created a tuple with the name t equals to mango 34 high. We are passing this t to the another to the tuple method, which is assigned to t1. Okay, so if you print t1, then the same elements will be there, which is nothing but t is equals to t1. Okay, so like this we can create the uh, tuples using string or a list or another tuple. So elements in the tuple can be extracted using square brackets with the help of indices. Okay, we can extract the elements using the indices. Similarly, slicing is also possible. Using slicing also we can extract the elements. We have example here: t equals to mango, banana and apple. So when you print t of 1, so at one position we have banana, as index starts from 0. So at first position banana is there. If you go with the slicing, print t of 1 colon indicates that from first position up to end. So banana and apple will be displayed. Similarly, print t of -1. -1 means reverse indexing. So that starts from the last element. So that is -1. That is apple. So we cannot modify, as I said, it is immutable. We cannot modify the elements of the tuple, but you can replace it. So when you try to modify, you will get the error. So you can see here example t of 0 equals to kiwi. So you will get the type error since they are immutable. So if we want to replace, it is possible. We have an example here: t equals to kiwi. We have a comma there. As I said previously, we cannot create a single value tuple, so we have to give a comma there. So kiwi comma one, a single value tuple is created here, and we are slicing the existing tuple t. Okay, and we are concatenate that sliced tuple with the kiwi. So that will replace the 0th position whatever is there with the kiwi, that is mango is replaced with kiwi. Then we can compare the tuples using less than, greater than equals to and equals to, using these relational operators. We have an example here: 1 2 3 equals to 1 2 5, which is false, because the comparison here takes according to the whether it comes first, or whether it is equals to or not equals to. So 1 2 3 is not equals to 1 2 5 because 3 is there, 5 is there, which is not equal. Whereas the second example you can see 3 comma 4 equals to 3 comma 4, both are true, both are equal, so it returns true. In case of less than and greater than, it takes like comes before and comes after. Less than works when first tuple elements, if they comes before the next tuple elements, then it is true. In case of greater than, if the first tuple elements comes after the second tuple elements, then it is true. So example is there: 1 2 3, 1 2 3 is less than 1 2 5, which is true because 1 2 3 comes before this 1 to 5, that is 5 is there, so all the 1 2 3 elements comes before 5. Here also 3 4 less than 5 to 3 4 comes before 5, so it is also true. Like this the comparison works. When we use a relational operator on tuples containing non-comparable types, we will get the error, because whenever we are comparing the elements, they must be of the same type. If they are of different type, we will get the type error. So we also have a sort function in which works internally for the lists. Okay, so here the sorting of elements of the tuple is done in three steps. So first we call it as decorate, then second term is second step is sort, the third step is undecorate. In case of decorate, first we build a list of tuples with one or more sort keys preceding the elements from the sequence. So here what we are trying to do is we are trying to sort the elements, uh, the string elements according to their length. Okay, so sort the list of the tuples using Python built-in method sort. And decorate means we have to extract the sorted values from the list. So we have this example here, which is going to sort the words in a sentence from longest to shortest. Longest comes first and shortest comes later. So we have a text here: Ram and Sita went to forest with Lakshman. So when we sort this, it should be Lakshman forest, Sita went, Ram and with, then 2, like this. Okay, so first we split all these words Okay, we will split all these words into different words. There is a sentence here, so we have to split them separately. Okay, then we are creating an empty list here. T equals to list. We are using a for loop for word in words. Okay, T dot append length of word comma word. Just we are extracting the length comma the particular word. So how it is, like 3 comma ram, 3 comma and 3 comma sita, sorry 5 comma sita, 4 comma went, like this list will be created here. Okay, we are appending all those words into the list. We are printing the list here. Then t dot sort, we are using the sort function of the list. So it will sort. Reverse equals to true means it will sort them in the descending order. Reverse equals to true means it will sort them in the descending order. Then we are taking one more variable, res equals to list. Okay, means one more list. We are creating empty list with the name res for length comma word in t. So we are considering length as well as word in list t. Res dot append means we are sorting and we are storing them in res variable. Okay, according to length we are taking, so we are appending that to res. Then we will printing the sorted list. Okay, this is the program which will sort the list of words in descending order according to their length. Okay, then we have another topic here, tuple assignment. So usually tuple assignment takes from LHS. LHS of assignment means left hand side variable takes the first value of the right hand side, second value at the left hand side takes the second value at the right hand side. So you can see here x comma y equals to 10 comma 20. So x is assigned with 10 and y is assigned with 20. So x comma y, if you print 10 and 20 will be printed here. When we have a list of items, they can be extracted and stored into multiple variables. Like ls equals to hello comma world is there, x comma y equals to ls. If we assign, then x will contain hello and y will contain world. Okay, so this works very well when we want to swap the two variables. If we have a equals to 10 and b equals to 20, and if you assign like a comma b equals to b comma a is assigned with b and b is assigned with a, so they are swapped easily. So how dictionaries and tuples are related and how can we use them together? Dictionaries have method called items. We already have gone through this. Items function returns key and value pairs from the dictionary, where each tuple is a key value pair. Okay, we have a dictionary here, A10, B1 and C22. So when you take T equals to list of D dot items, so it will return D dot items will return key value pairs, that is A10, B1 and C22 separately, and we are creating a list of that. We are creating a list of that. So as dictionary may not display the contents in an order, we can use the sort function on list and then print in required order. Okay, dictionary will not print the sorted list. If you want to sort the elements of the list, first you have to of the dictionary, first you have to create a list, then extract all the items of the dictionary into the list, then sort them using the sort element of the list function. So that is what we have done here. List we have extracted, then used the sort function on the list t. When you print, so it has printed according to the value of the particular that is we have A10, B1 and C22. When we have extracted, we got B1, A10 and C22. So when you sort it, we got A10, B1 and C22. So multiple assignment with dictionaries. Multiple assignment is also possible with dictionaries. We can combine the method items, tuple assignment and a for loop to get a pattern for traversing the dictionary. So we have a dictionary here, telephone directory, Tom 1292, Jared 3501, Donald 8913. For key comma value in list of d dot items, as we know d dot items returns key value pairs, so that what we are considering key comma value. So when you print, it will display 1292 Tom, 3501 Jerry, and 8913 Donald. First we are displaying value, then key here. So once we get key value pairs, we can create a list of tuples and sort them. So we are creating a ls equals to list empty dictionary. Then for key value in d dot items, so d dot items returns key values, and we are appending each key value pair into the list ls. So there it prints the list of tuples ls. Then we are sorting them. ls dot sort equals to reverse equals to true. Again it is in descending order. Print list of sorted tuples. So it will display according to the values. That is first 9291, then 8913, then 3501. This is one homework that you have to do at your home. Apply the knowledge whatever you gained till now on strings, tuples, lists, and dictionaries, and write a program to find most commonly used words in a text file. You have to write a Python program to find most commonly used words in a text file. Using tuples as keys in a dictionary, we can use the tuples. As I said, tuples are immutable, means we cannot change them, so we can use the tuples as a keys for the dictionary. As tuples and dictionaries are hashable means how they are stored in the memory is according to hash values, so we call it as a hashable. When we want a dictionary containing composite keys, we will use tuples. For example, we may need to create a telephone directory where name of a person is first name, last name pair, and value is the telephone number. Our job is to assign telephone numbers. Our job is to assign telephone numbers to these keys. Consider the program here. Names, we have Tom comma cat, Jerry comma mouse, Donald comma duck. So there is first name, last name. These are what names we have. There are first name and last name. And numbers we have here in another list: 356140149813. The first one what we have, it is a tuple. The second one number what we have, it is a list. Now we have to combine these two. Telephone directory, we are creating a dictionary. Remember, dictionaries are created using the empty dictionaries are created using the flower bracket. For I in range length of number, so we are considering here length of number, that is 4 are there. Length of number means length of this list number 4 is there. From 0 to 4 it will consider, for 1 to from 1 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3. Telephone directory names of I is equals to number of I. How we are assigning, just we have to look here. Telephone directory of names of I is equals to number of I. First number is taken, that is 3561, and it is assigned with Tom cat. Okay, then we can later display for fn comma ln in telephone directory. Fn comma ln comma telephone directory of fn comma ln. So fn is what? First name. And fn means first name and last name. Ln means number. Okay, that is how it displays: first name, last name, and number. That is how we can use keys, tuples as keys to the dictionary. So that is the end of the tuples.